If you're anything like me, you like to go to the movies. The smell of popcorn popping, the cool air conditioning of a movie theater, and watching the dark screen light up with a colorful tale is always an interesting experience. It's interesting to see how films have progressed in so many ways, whether it be technology, acting, tropes, techniques, but we're going to focus on technology. There have been many technological changes in the way that movies have been made, going from CGI in films, AI, stuntsmen, adding sound to the silent films. There are so many ways in which technology has progressed in movies. But one of the biggest changes in television, or movies in general, is the transition from the black and white films to colored films. Now, this was a very novel thing at the time. Everybody was interested in it, everybody thought it was amazing, and it was. It was the first time they had ever seen anything like this. It was the first time they had seen their once black and white picture boxes light up with color. It was a very novel experience, and it was a big turning point in television and movies in general. There are many people you could accredit this to, but I have chosen to talk about the man who brought color television to Mexico, Guillermo Gonzalez Camarena. Even as a child, Camarena showed incredible engineering abilities, having his own laboratory in his house where he would build electrical toys, including building his first transmitter at age 12. He would later go on to work at a radio station for the Ministry of Education in Mexico. Guillermo Gonzalez Camarena was born February 17, 1917, in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Gonzalez first started working on color television when he created his trichromatic sequential field system, which uses the colors red, green, and blue. He later would patent a chromatic field adapter that could capture color. This invention sparked the interest
Gonzalez Camarena would later go on to study at the National Polytechnic Institute of Mexico City to become an electrical engineer.
Gonzalez first started working on color television with the creation of his trichromatic sequential field system, and using his Gonzalez first started working on color television when he created his trichromatic sequential field system, using the colors red, green, and blue. He would later patent a chromatic adapter that made it so that cameras could capture film in color. This invention sparked the interest of many American universities and inventors and engineers, but he declined all their offers of money because he wanted Mexico to be the first country to have colored television out of a sense of national pride.
Despite Gonzalez Camarena wanting for Mexico to be the first country with colored television, he was beaten by Jean Logibert, who displayed his in 1944. But a plus side of Camarena's technology was that you could apply it to any black and white television, meaning that people didn't have to go and buy a new one. It could be very easily applied to an old black and white television. Gonzalez Camarena had his own television channel called XE1GC, with the GC meaning his name Gonzalez Camarena, and it was on this very channel that, on January 21st, 1963, Gonzalez Camarena would broadcast the very first color image on Mexican television. He would later have Mexico's most popular channel, Channel 5, named XHGC in his honor. Gonzalez Camarena was very big on the idea of educational television. He had multiple educational television programs and even started the Telexundaria TV programs, which were educational TV programs to teach middle schoolers who lived in rural areas and therefore couldn't go to school. It was a very cost-effective method that is still used today to teach Mexican children many things via TV. Guillermo Gonzalez Camarón was a great inventor. He was very proud of his Mexican heritage as he declined multiple offers from Americans in favor of helping Mexico create the very first color television. He also showed a lot of dedication to his home country of Mexico by setting up a television program for the kids so that they could learn and be educated.